What if the thing you're slaving away for, whether it's the perfect physique, financial freedom, or status, actually isn't the key to real fulfillment? It took me 35 years to realize this, but understanding it now can save you a tremendous amount of regret, frustration, and self hate. If you don't know what you want to do, work on who you want to be. We put so much pressure on ourselves to figure out our career that we forget to focus on our character. Not knowing what you want to do is okay. What's not okay is using that as uncertainty as an excuse to just drift. Start by asking, what kind of person do I want to be? Reliable, kind, strong, hardworking. Make that the base of your identity. Build those qualities, and the what to do part will unfold naturally. Success means nothing if you spend it escaping from yourself. Becoming the person you no longer want to escape from is the most freeing thing you'll ever do. Stop making your health a side hustle. Your body isn't a vehicle. It's the foundation for everything you do. Sacrificing sleep, eating garbage, skipping workouts, these things catch up to you faster than you think. Your ambition means nothing if you don't have the energy to pursue them. Prioritize your health like your life depends on it, because it actually does. Not everyone was born with a Ferrari, but even a Ferrari will fall apart if you pour soda in the gas tank. Don't do diets. Do small changes that are sustainable and allows you to improve. When I was 22, I was working for Starbucks and realized how much sugar I was consuming. So each week I did 1 pump less of sugar until I enjoyed black coffee. It was then I realized the more sugar I consumed, the more I craved it. It also opened my mind that there are more flavors than just sweet. We just have a hard time identifying them because our brain is overloaded with overpowering tastes of sugar and salt. Work tirelessly on your bad habits. They get harder as you age. Bad habits are like weeds. Let them grow unchecked, and they'll choke out all the good in your life. Whether it's procrastination, negativity, or avoidance, address it now. The longer you wait, the deeper the roots grow and the harder they are to pull out. This isn't also about being perfect. No one is. It's about reducing the number of outbursts to the point it's so rare and unusual, it's no longer associated with your character. Your bad habits aren't permanent. They just need commitment to change. Just know that your good habits you develop now will have a major impact on your future. Hold yourself accountable. It's a true sign of strength. Pointing fingers is easy. Owning your own mistakes, that's where the real growth happens. Accountability isn't about blaming yourself, it's about empowering yourself. When you take responsibility for your actions, you gain the power to change them. When you blame others, you declare your helplessness. I've trained a lot of people in my life through my various jobs and careers. I've always shared this. If you mess up, just say, sorry, I made a mistake. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. The more you try to pawn it off or blame someone else, the worse it gets. What other people hear are, I'm not going to learn from this. This is frustrating for everyone around you, whether it be work or your personal life. Extraordinary results come from repeating ordinary actions over an unordinary amount of time. There's no secret hack. Success isn't some grand event. It's a result of showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. Reading 10 pages daily, exercising regularly, saving small amounts. The results won't show up overnight, but give it months or years, and you'll be unrecognizable in the best way. Choose your life partner wisely. It will determine the quality of your life. The person you choose to share your life with will amplify or drain you. Love is important, but shared values, mutual respect, and support matter more. Choose someone who pushes you to grow, loves you through your flaws, and walks beside you, not behind you or dragging you down. Keep in mind, don't take people for granted. Life is short. Nobody is perfect, but love is speaking to someone with their best intention at heart. Master communication to get out of your own way. Communication is everything. You could be brilliant, talented, and driven, but if you can't express yourself clearly, you'll hit walls again and again. Majority of your conflicts occur because people can't articulate what they really mean or what they really need. Reflect before you react. Ask, how am I showing up in this? Mastering communication will improve every relationship you have, personally and professionally. A great tip I learned is to focus on someone's left eye when talking to them to have a deeper connection. It sounds odd, but focusing on their left eye helps you stay present. People can feel when you're really there with them. Genuine connection isn't about saying the perfect words, it's about being fully engaged in the moment. Give this a try, and you'll see your conversations become deeper and richer because the other person feels seen. Speaking of communication, now is a good time to share that in order for me to keep making videos like this, there needs to be proof that people actually want this. So, if you find this valuable, please consider subscribing. This tells us that the world needs more content like this. I'll make it my solemn vow to provide the best quality I can for you. Speak to yourself in the same way you would to someone you deeply care about. You'd never call a friend worthless or pathetic for making a mistake. So why do you say those things to yourself? Be encouraging, not berating. You can't build a better version of yourself through self hate. Stop overthinking every problem. Work on being a solution oriented person. Overthinking is like quicksand. The more you struggle with those thoughts, the deeper you just keep sinking into them. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do right now to move forward? Action breeds clarity. Solutions often reveal themselves when you do rather than just think. The worst thing for your anxiety is to not do anything. The only competition that matters in life is with yourself. Slow growth builds up over time. Comparing yourself to others is a trap. It'll steal all the joy in your life, which eventually makes you lose motivation. Focus on being 1% better than you were yesterday. Small improvements compound. Months from now, you'll be grateful you started. Years from now, you'll wish you had started sooner. Not everyone will like you, but don't go out of your way for them to dislike you. Some people just won't vibe with you, and that's okay. Be kind, be respectful, but don't contort yourself trying to please everyone. Live in alignment with your values. On the flip side, don't go out of your way to be disliked because you sever bridges and opportunities in the future by doing so. Social media likes to tell you that nothing else matters except your opinion. Well, that's not true. For example, if you don't eat meat and someone offers you a cheeseburger, don't say, "No, I'm not into killing animals." The situation here is someone is extending a gesture to you. Just say no thank you. You don't need to use it as a fuel to attack them or push your agenda. It is their right to choose how they wish to live. It's the same thing the other way around. If you eat meat, don't mock someone who doesn't. It's just pointless and breeds hate. Let people be and focus on your own road. Pick your battles wisely. Not every battle is worth fighting. Too many people waste their energy arguing with strangers online, debating with people who will never change, or getting caught up in conflicts that don't actually matter. The truth is, your time and energy are limited. You can't afford to spend them on every disagreement that comes your way. Picking your battle isn't about backing down, it's about being strategic. Save your focus for the things that actually impact your life, your goals, and your peace. Some fights aren't worth your breath, and the strongest person in the room is often the one who knows when to walk away. In order to do this, you need to build up your self worth, because once you know it, you'll no longer need to defend it. Get clear on your priorities, and productivity becomes easy. Busyness isn't productivity. Trust me, I failed on this a lot. When you know what matters most, decisions get simpler. You'll spend less time spinning your wheels and more time moving toward what really matters. Take time to write down your priorities. This is the key to improving your productivity as you now have something to directly aim for. Take risks. You have time to recover. If you are in your teens, 20s, or 30s, start the business. Move to that new city. Approach that opportunity. As you get older, responsibilities pile up and taking risks become harder. Don't let fear paralyze you. Failure is the ultimate learning opportunity to get better. If you don't fail, you don't learn. So mess up, learn, and move forward. I moved to LA when I was 21 because I wanted the ultimate challenge. I was so hungry for it. So I grabbed a backpack and left. Guess what? It was brutal and a struggle to survive in a city where no one knew me, but I would never take it back. In that time, I had crazy adventures and grew the most as a person. Be adaptable and civilized when things don't go your way. Life won't always follow your script. What defines you isn't how you act when things are easy, it's how you respond when everything falls apart. You burn so many bridges when you act out unprofessionally and immaturely. One of the greatest skills is to remain calm while everyone around you is frantic. I gauge people not on when things are going well, but how they act when things aren't. That's when you see a person's real tenacity, discipline, and heart. The purpose of life isn't built in, it's made. Go make your purpose. Stop waiting for life to hand you meaning. Create it through your actions, your passions, and how you treat people. Go out there and pave your path to meaning. It's okay if that purpose changes as you go. That's just evolution. When you find purpose, you find motivation. Don't get caught up in the grandiose of what the media wants to sell you. That purpose can be anything that is meaningful to you. Knowing yourself is the beginning of true wisdom. Understanding your triggers, your passions, and your weaknesses, self awareness is your compass. The more you know yourself, the less you'll be swayed by external chaos. If you have anger, learn what to do when you get angry. If you are insecure, learn how to talk to yourself to improve your confidence. Whatever it is, learn a tool that counterbalances your weaker self. You don't have to live in chaos. When you're constantly damaging others and yourself, hurt people hurt people. Learn to heal and understand yourself. With this, you'll find a lot of peace in your life. Good relationships require effort. Don't wait around for people to reach out to you. Actively reach out to people who matter, and you'll eventually see reciprocation. Get important tasks done early in the day. You have the most energy first thing in the morning. Tackle the most important tasks first. Procrastination drains more energy than just doing the thing. Making a list and prioritizing it not only makes you feel productive, it also makes you feel accomplished and boosts your self esteem. I recommend you just pick 3 items max a day. Don't overload a single day. It'll feel discouraging to have a list a mile long. Stay the course, keep stacking, the results will come. Act from your future, not from your past. Your past doesn't define you, your next decision does. Make choices that serve who you want to be, not who you used to be. We all made mistakes. It's only failure if you refuse to learn from them. This is how you level up in life. Constantly looking back is how you freeze up and worry about your next step. Level up your networking. Step out of your comfort zone and meet new people. Your environment shapes you. Surround yourself with people who challenge, inspire, and elevate you. Find people who are successful in what you want to do or who you want to be. They can help you get there faster as they made mistakes that may save you days or even months to learn. A skill I used often in navigating social networking is to make it about the other person. Make them feel comfortable. Think and talk less about myself. Ultimately, be less selfish and self centered, and you'll find it easier to talk to other people. Commit to learning on a daily basis. Read, listen, ask questions. Lifelong learners become the most interesting and capable people in any room. Knowledge is a tool. The best thing for not just your success, but mental health, is to stock your toolbox daily. Very few things are truly impossible. You just don't have enough tools yet. Every gold medalist started not knowing what they were doing. Every parent had never been a parent before. Every public speaker started off mute. Everyone starts with the fundamentals. It's up to you to grow it or not. Here are my final thoughts. If there's one thing I want you to take away, it's this. You get this one life to live. Your future isn't so much a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. Every decision you make is a vote for the person you're becoming. The question is, what kind of person is that? Will you choose hate or compassion? Comfort or growth? Fear or action? Existing or truly living? Thank you for watching. My name is Edward, and I hope you continue on this journey to become the hero and light in your life.